anytime there's physical altercations, they mandate that we make an arrest.
Welcome back to Advocacy Alchemy with Professor Ross. Today we have a good one, guys. This lecture dives into a longer but essential example involving young people caught up in an argument that spirals into police involvement and ultimately an arrest. The incident takes place near Orlando International Airport in Florida, which is about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from Tampa. This is important because the individuals involved would have to take a long drive together, and tensions were likely high before they left the airport. What started as a routine call for erratic driving and speeding escalates when police receive reports that the occupants of the car were fighting. This example is not only a stark reminder about the dangers of arguing while driving, but also a powerful lesson about how seriously states like Florida handle domestic violence cases. In Florida, police have no discretion in these situations. If there's evidence of physical violence, someone's going to be ticketed or arrested. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. The law applies equally. This is a must-watch for anyone wanting to understand the dynamics of domestic violence, law enforcement, and the consequences of losing control during a heated moment.
243, I'm going to be 1012 with the vehicle at the wall one somewhere and leave us. Lower your windows.
Hello?
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Any weapons in the car?
No, sir.
Do me a favor, step out of the car for me?
Any weapons in the car?
What's your name, sir?
My name's Alan. How you doing?
Just come have a seat over here. Just...
Kilo units that are responding to the 85D copies at the Wawa somewhere on Levis.
What's going on, sir? You got any ID on you, right?
No, I don't. She just picked me up from the airport. It's in the car in my backpack. I could go get it if you want.
Where were you flying from?
I was flying from LA.
From LA?
Yeah, we do have visas out there.
This is your girlfriend?
That's my girlfriend.
How long you guys been dating?
About 2 years.
2 years?
Go ahead, ma'am.
You know you're social by any chance? I can pull that up.
Yeah.
Got a complaint that you were speeding through the area.
Bravo, can you show?
Let me get my phone and I can pull up your license, alright? Give me 1 second. How you doing, ma'am?
Good.
You have any ID on you?
Yeah, I have mine.
Please, if you don't mind. Yeah, I got you. Go in the shade right there. I'll bring it to you. You mind if you hand me his drink? I can bring it to him. I'll be right back here.
Thank you.
Oh, you can go in the next bench. That way you're in the shade. So you're not.
If you don't mind me asking, what's this all about besides just speeding? Normally I just get a ticket. I mean, you got me all sitting out here.
I'll explain to you in a second.
Okay.
Well, the speeding was a complaint. You know, you guys were flying around the area. Let me just verify you guys' identities, and then we can talk about the rest.
So, the reason why we're here today is because somebody called, I don't know who, and said that it looked like you two were fighting in the car. You and this gentleman? And on the road. Yep, so multiple people called, and obviously I can tell you've been crying or something's going on with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. You're
and it's okay to argue.
No, yeah, it wasn't.
So, and I understand, like, sometimes to other people it might look like something different. So that's why we're here, and we're just simply asking. So I'm asking you, are you okay?
Yeah.
Has anybody hit you, struck you, pushed you? You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it looked like it probably wasn't as bad as it looked like.
Probably
I was picking him
not.
up from the airport, and I accidentally went to arriving, and I was a little bit late, but it wasn't really late.
And so you're fine. You're okay. You feel safe to go back with him. You're okay with him coming back to the car, and you guys enjoying the rest of your day or trying to.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, that's we're just doing our job, making sure everybody's okay.
Do you have your ID?
I gave it to
Yeah,
him.
he got it.
You got it? Okay. Okay.
All right, sweet. I will let the other officer know, and then I think we'll be cutting you guys loose.
Thank you. I'm sorry about that.
No. So like I said, sometimes a witness or a passerby, things look different than what actually happens. That's why we separated you guys and asked separate.
Yeah, we pulled over. We were like, okay, let's just relax, get
Cool.
a drink and stuff.
Appreciate your cooperation. Thank you so much. I'll go let my partner know and then probably be cutting you guys loose, okay?
Thank you. Have a good day.
So what happened between you and Mrs. Autumn?
We had a little bit of a disagreement. I kind of figured that's what it was. She got to yelling at me. If we're just full disclosure between two men here, we haven't been having the best last 3 months, so I might have been talking to a couple other people. She saw one of those texts on my phone and just screamed. I'll stop her alone. So I walked inside the Wawa, got myself a drink, came back out. She was on the phone with her friend. She was relaxing after that, but we got into a pretty decent screaming match.
What was it about, if you don't mind asking?
People on my phone, girls.
She saw text messages,
A couple
pictures,
text
whatever.
messages, yeah.
Gotcha. And what happened after that?
I walked in to get away from it real quick, got myself a drink, went back out. Well, before that, we had a little bit of a verbal. We were both yelling at each other, it was really heavy, and then I tried to walk away from the scene, went inside, got my drink, came back out to the car. She was calm, and that's about it. We were about to pump gas, and then you stopped me.
Gotcha. Was there anything physical between you guys?
No, just besides trying to get my phone back, that was it.
Okay. Well, you got scratches all over you, buddy. In your arm, your chest, your neck.
I do have a pet, but I do have a pet, but there's no scratches with that.
Pet is in the car right now?
No, not in the car. It was from back home.
Okay.
We have 2 cats and 2 dogs.
No, these are fresh.
I didn't. No altercations with her. I didn't hit her, and there's no issue besides me trying to get my phone back. That's about it. I might went when she scratched me. I was trying to get my phone. She was trying to take it.
Can you look this one real quick? Ma'am, you mind stepping out of the car for me, please? Just want to talk real quick.
Good.
So, this is your boyfriend. What happened?
Well, we were at the airport and I had went to like the wrong arriving flight and we had gotten to a little bickerman and we were arguing and he just wanted me to stop talking and I guess we were arguing pretty hard and he was driving a little bit rough on the airport and we were arguing pretty loudly, which is probably why we were screaming at each other, honestly. And then we pulled over here and we were trying to relax and one time he swerved the wheel and I grabbed him with my fingers and I bite my nails and I probably got his neck a little bit, but it was not like a huge thing where we were like beating each other or anything. We were just arguing and then we were like, okay, stop it, and we came here to like relax and cool down so we could just get home.
Okay, so he was driving the entire time.
Yeah.
In the passenger seat.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he does have some serious scratches on his neck.
Yeah.
So, did anything else happen? If we got a phone call, we have a witness. That's how we know
No.
it's you guys. That's how we got the car, the license plate.
I mean, nothing else happened. I mean, we were just driving and I bat my hand at his neck and I bite my nails a lot and so it grabbed his neck, but he didn't hit me back and I didn't hit him I didn't hit him with my nails. I didn't do anything more than that and he didn't do anything back to me.
Gotcha. Where do you guys stay at?
In Tampa.
You guys live in Tampa?
Yeah. I live by like Temple Terrace.
Okay. You guys been dating for how long?
Headquarters on you.
Like
233 on
2
emergency
years.
doors.
A little bit.
Charlie
2
22
years
units
was like
responding.
June 25th by my
3003 West
birthday.
Colonial 485.
Did he put any hands on you?
No, I did that with my hand, but he didn't lay his hands on me. Which I shouldn't have done that. It wasn't like me trying to hit him, which is why I admit that with my nails did that. I wasn't trying to do that like that. But no, he didn't hit me. I shouldn't have even put my arm towards him.
You guys live together, I'm assuming?
We don't live together, actually.
What were you guys arguing about?
When we got to the airport, I had woken up at 5 in the morning because we live in Tampa, and I had to go get him. And there was really bad traffic, so I was a little late. And he thought he was in Arrivals. It literally was stupid. He thought I was and he was in a Rivals, so I went to a Rivals, and then we couldn't find each other. So it was something like that stupid, where I couldn't find him, and then I was like, can you pull over the car? Or I was driving, and then I couldn't pull over the car. It was stupid. It was really stupid.
There wasn't our stuff on his phone?
On his phone, no. No. I haven't seen him in like a week.
Gotcha. You want to write a statement of what happened today?
Do I have to? No.
We don't have
It's
to,
no big
but
deal.
we have to ask. You need medical attention for any reason?
No.
India 43, scan and check.
Senor.
Mr. Albright. You want to tell me the truth of what happened today? Listen. Can't force you to say anything, but I'm going to tell you. I have a witness, and obviously that's how I found you. That's how we know the cars and all the situation. Okay. You could either.
I did just tell them.
Give me 1 second.
I was just told them what happened. I'll repeat it to you.
Okay, sure. Get him on.
She did find texts on my phone when we were having an issue, and she took my phone, and we went to go grab it, and we got into altercation while I was trying to get my phone, and she was trying to get her phone in the car. And that's kind of where the scratches came into. I don't really know what happened to which. I don't believe she meant to intentionally get me. I don't believe I meant to intentionally get her. I think we were just trying to get our stuff, and they got confused. That's when I pulled in here and went inside and got a drink and let her go call her friend to calm down, sir.
Gotcha. Is the friend coming over or what?
A friend's coming over. I'm dropping her off. Gonna go let my dog out. Haven't seen him about a week, and drop them off. And they're gonna go hang about themselves today and go take care of my business. Like I said, I just got back into town.
Gotcha. So she got you here.
She didn't do any of that.
She already told me she did. She got you on the. Let me see. Look that way. Look this way. She got you in the neck. So it was you trying to get your phone back, and that's when the scratches happened. Do you need medical attention?
No,
I know it's silly, but I gotta ask.
No, sir.
You want to write a statement of what happened today?
No, sir.
You want any domestic violence paperwork? Okay. You mind if I take a quick pictures of the injuries?
I would prefer not. Just
That's
for the
fine.
record.
That's fine. I can't force you to do any of that. Alright, just give me a second, right? Again, is that the final story, how it happened?
Yes,
You
sir.
saw stuff on your phone, took your phone away, and you tried to get it back.
And that altercation between phones.
Okay. At any point did you put hands on her?
Me?
Yeah.
Not that I can't remember. I believe maybe at 1 or 2 points while I was trying to get my phone, I might have touched her or pushed her aside while I was getting scratched, so I might have did that too.
Kilo 43.
Never did I open hand or physical anything like that, sir. There's no,
Kilo 49.
I don't do that. Hop in there.
1046. Give us a minute, alright?
Yes, sir.
No.
You want to go stand in the shade as we talk?
Oh yeah, that's fine. So you don't
We'll go over here.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good.
Alright. You mind if I call you Autumn?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to read your rights because I'm going to ask you very specific questions and I don't want to violate.
10 4 is 915 with
I need you to
Terrace,
answer yes or no.
915 with
You have the right to
Terrace.
remain
For
silent. Do
30
you
Papa
understand?
Bio
Yeah.
Collection
Anything you
worldwide.
say may be used against
Gonna
you
be
in court. Do you understand?
Tamika reference to a black
You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning. Do you understand?
Sitting in front of this
If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one will be provided for you before questioning without
for
charge. Do you
breaking the
understand?
business window.
Has anyone told you
He's
or
sitting
promised you anything
outside,
to get you to
no
talk to
clothing,
you?
they're free to look out so he doesn't leave.
Alright, so obviously somebody saw you guys fighting. They called the police. And you guys, I guess they were behind you at some point and you guys were speeding. Obviously you were not driving. But you guys were hitting each other, that's what the witness said. Or he was hitting you, you were hitting him, whatever the case may be. The witness says it was physical altercation. So you want to start the story with me and be honest? 'Cause listen, if you guys decide to omit information, that's on you. You're an adult, he's an adult. But I have to fill in the blanks.
I mean, like I had told the other guy, if they seen my hands, it was probably me trying to grab the wheel mostly because he was driving a little bit crazy. And then the mark on his neck was when I was trying to grab the wheel, and then I put my hands back instead, and then I bite my nails, so my nails grazed his neck.
Very deep.
I know, my nails grazed his
But
neck
just
hard.
putting your hand back, it's not gonna create the scratches.
If besides saying that it was my nails, and when we were moving our hands fast, and I was trying to get the wheel, and he was trying to push my hand away from the wheel because I wanted him to get off the exit so we could stop arguing and we're not in the car arguing, because like I said, we do car rentals, so I'm not trying to have something happen to my car. And so I was putting my hand back and forth, and he might have whacked my hand out of the way, and it grazed across his neck, because in the moment I wasn't trying to purposely scratch his neck or leave a mark on him or make him bleed.
You all, police ever been called for you guys before in the
Never.
past?
This is the first time, sir. I hope to never have it called again.
The way you avoid that is
Don't handle your stuff outside your house.
10-4.
And I'm gonna tell you something else about these phones. If either one of y'all gotta go at each other phone, y'all don't need to be together. I'm just telling you that right now.
That's what he said.
It's serious.
I'm gonna tell you,
Yes.
the way the marks are, didn't happen that way. Didn't happen that way because when you scratch somebody, right? If your hand was pushed, it would have been from the front towards the back of his neck, right? Well, when you do that, the scratches begin bigger from the initial, and then they get smaller as you go, because then you're losing contact. It's in the opposite side. So you grab them from the back of his neck towards his front. So I know that that's not how that happened.
I wish I could tell you the truthful reason in the moment that happened, that I knew what happened in that moment. But all I seriously remember, because it's when we were driving, was me batting my hands to him. I don't remember putting my hand on his neck or trying to choke him out while he was driving. That wasn't my intention, because he wasn't putting his hand on me either.
So you guys on a point where we're fighting over the phone?
Over the phone? Like on the phone?
No, over the
No, we were at Orlando Airport, and I went to arrivals instead of departures. I wasn't trying to grab his phone.
He's claiming that you took his phone and you guys were tussling over the phone.
I did not take his phone, and I actually didn't. I went to arrivals, and that's what started our bickerment. And we were driving, so and he had directions on.
How would you say he got the scratches on his left arm if he's driving?
On his left, we didn't get out of the car. I don't know how he has scratches on his left arm. I swear we were parked this entire time where he was driving. I was not even near his left arm. We were sitting in the car the entire time. The ones on his one neck was from me doing that, but I don't even know how I would have had access to his left arm if that was the case.
Gotcha, because he's got scratches on his left side of his arm, on his chest, and the ones on the neck. So I need to be able to, because I have to do a report.
No, yeah, I understand.
And I have to be able to say, this happened like this happened like that, this one came from this one came from that. You have to be able to articulate how those scratches happen, you know?
If he also remembers how they happened, I seriously, while he was driving, I would tell you right now so we could get this over.
Well, your story is not the same as his.
You're
telling me that you scratched him when you were trying to grab the wheel because he was driving.
At the airport when he was driving, he wasn't going to get off the exit, and he was going to go around again. He was angry, and I went to grab the wheel, and I probably did go like this and try to grab the wheel, and I probably swatted him because he was being a little bit crazy, and he had his phone in his hand, so I wasn't even grabbing his phone, and then his other hand was on the wheel. I don't remember scratching his arm. I remember grazing his neck with my fingers, and that's really all. I didn't know that he had any other scratches from me. It wasn't even a serious argument. It was stupid over me getting there.
How old are you guys?
I just turned 21 on last Tuesday. He's 22.
You guys are young. You're still learning.
Yeah.
Still experiencing life.
We were really mostly arguing like at the airport, and then like 2 minutes after, or 3 minutes like on the way to here, and then we were done arguing by time before we got here. So there wasn't anything that happened in between us doing our hands.
The scratches weren't created by you trying to defend yourself with him?
No, the only thing we were doing is his hand was going towards me and mine was going towards him. His were trying.
Don't live together, but you've been dating for 3 years?
2 years. It's been like 2 years. I have a house, and then we have an apartment. I have a house in Lakeland too.
Gotcha. And the business you guys run it together?
Yes.
Belongs to the both of you?
Well, most of it, he does like a lot of like, because it's car rentals, so he does a lot of like the management and helping me do the rentals, but a lot of the cars are mine, and I help with like detail. We do different parts of the business, but we work together.
Autumn, this is where we are. The state of Florida is very strict when it comes to domestic relationships, dating and domestic, which makes you guys, because you've been dating for 2 years, anytime there's physical altercations, they mandate that we make an arrest. So,
Please don't do that.
I have,
It wasn't. Can we go talk to him one more time so he can clarify the?
I have no support.
Okay,
Look at me, hold on, look at me. I have no choice.
But I don't even think he has a cat too. I don't think
But
that
he just landed.
the one on my.
He just landed.
He was gone for 3 days. He was gone for 3 days. 3 days in LA.
He's still bleeding.
The neck thing.
The scratches still have fresh blood on them. It didn't happen from yesterday with the car.
Sir, it wasn't like I was trying to grab the wheel in my nail. I was not trying. I wasn't hitting.
Like I explained to you, I'm no expert by all means, right?
I was trying to get the situation to stop. I wasn't trying to end up here in this situation and me getting in trouble when I just tried to wake up at 5 a.m. to drive him to the airport, and I just wanted to get back home so we could do our work and I could take care of my dog that I had at my house.
So you were dropping him off or picking him up?
I was picking him up. He came from LA. I was picking him up. I came from Tampa at 5:55 in the morning, and I got here. I got in traffic on the way here, and then I got to the airport arriving. Came from Spirit, and I went to the wrong thing.
Part of it, totally irrelevant. He's concerned about this dog.
Yes, I was just gonna say that.
And what's the options? Do you have somebody that can he call somebody? Is there
No. Wait, my dog or his dog?
the dog at the house?
We both have dogs at 2 different houses.
Lakeland.
I don't really know. I don't really know what the options are.
So is his dog at his house?
Yeah, his
And your
dog.
dog at your house?
I have the key. I have the key, and then my dog's at my house too.
Lakeland.
No. They're in
Tampa.
Tampa.
Okay, so he's not talking about Lakeland. Is there somebody that he could call for the Lakeland dog situation?
Yeah, I'd have to get my phone and give him their number. Courtney's number, but.
Nobody, you have a roommate, anything?
Summer 1150, Summer
They're roommates, but they don't
for 29 Charlie.
They're
for
not
your-
here. Yeah, they're not here. They're in Michigan for the weekend, for 4th of July.
Okay, good one.
Sir, is there anything I can do to help clear this up, where we can like anything? I'm not trying. I am not I swear. This is my 21st birthday was last week. I was starting my new business. I am not seriously. I will.
So the scratches came from, correct me if I'm wrong, from you being scared because of the way he was driving?
If that's the truth, I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to say. In a bad way, that's the truth. That's the truth.
I don't want you to tell me what is not true. I want you to tell me.
No, yeah, that is the
why,
truth.
why your reaction was to reach over.
He was driving crazy, and someone just crashed our car the other day, one of our renters on the side, and the last thing I wanted was for something else to happen in the car. I was freaking out because I have 6 cars of my own, and I was like, I just did not want any issues going on. Toro and private rentals, yes. I was scared of the driving in the situation, and I can't hit the brake and I can't hit the car to stop and put the car in park. I really was just trying to get the car to freaking stop, and I was trying to get him to quit. I was not trying to even put my hands on him necessarily. I was just trying to get the situation to stop, and our hands were just not working out because he was trying to avoid me from touching the wheel.
Now, can I just ask you guys a question? Since what we're disputing is a domestic dispute, right? Say that I get arrested or she gets arrested, what is it gonna cost one of us to get each other out?
I don't know specifically.
Do you know a price range or anything like that?
Well, you can't. Let's say since you're throwing a hypothetical. Right. You have to see a judge first. Period. There's no bond. You got to see a judge first because it's dating violence.
I don't know if there's a way to understand that what I was doing was more in not to be violent, if that makes sense. I wasn't trying to hurt him with the intention to hurt him, or because that's really what I would think that would be. I was really.
In some cases, yes. When it's domestic and dating violence, it's a very strict thing by the state.
I don't know. We weren't arguing about anything. It was stupid over freaking me picking him up.
Let me make a phone call. Just hang out right here. I'll see what I can do.
My location.
So Listen. It's only a misdemeanor. You ever been arrested before? No. Okay. Look, I'm explaining to you how it works. Right? Look at me. But I need you to look at me, okay? I need you to understand. Listen, we're past that point. I'm sorry, okay? Listen to me. Listen, I'm explaining it to you, okay? I'm explaining it to you. It's only a misdemeanor.
What
so
if?
That, listen,
What if I?
listen to me and then I'll answer your questions, okay? But I need you to listen to me, okay? It's a misdemeanor. All it is the state forces us to make the arrest when there's a physical altercation, so we prevent somebody from getting greater bodily harm, injured, killed, X, Y, Z, right? So you'll see the judge tomorrow morning and you'll be out. Okay?
I don't even know what that means, sir.
You have to see the judge in the morning because
In Orlando?
because it's a dating violence
What is
incident.
gonna happen?
So what happens is you see the judge in the morning. They'll give you a bond, which is going to be, if you do the bail bonds, it's $100. And you get out, okay? They're going to give you a court date, okay? The state attorney is going to reach out to him. If he doesn't want to continue with the case gets dropped, and this goes bye-bye. Okay? It's not, I understand, it's a lot, but in reality, it's not. It's, okay? Like I told you, I have no choice.
What do I even do? What do I, am I in the morning, you guys are just going to bring me there and what?
You're going to have to arrange somebody to come pick you up.
In the morning or something?
When you get out.
What the fuck? I was not even trying to hurt him. I was trying to slap him.
Is there a green attack?
I was not trying to fucking
I will document everything you told me so the judge can read that, okay? And the judge is you're gonna have the chance. When you see the judge, you're gonna tell him everything as well. Okay? I'm sorry. I have no choice. Like I said, it's a very tough situation for us because they take that from us, the discretion. Okay?
But I thought domestic violence is when you're trying to hurt somebody. I was trying to stop a situation.
Dating and domestic violence, anytime there's an aggression, physical aggression, let's say somebody just grabs you, that could be enough. Okay?
But what about how he was driving? He's driving crazy, putting his hands at me too. And I put my hands back in it.
But you say you reach for the steering wheel. When you push your back, that's a normal thing to do. When you reach for the steering wheel.
But if he's putting my life in danger...
What happened here? Okay. I've been asking you a million questions this whole time. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Tell me what happened. If you don't tell me the truth, I have to fill in the blanks. I've said them multiple times.
This whole situation wasn't anybody trying to hurt each other. We got freaking fired up about a dumb situation, and I was trying to stop the car.
Okay. What happened? What happened right there?
I was trying to stop the car, and he put his hands back at me, and I put my hands at him. It was like I said, a big jumble. I didn't even remember doing that to him. Like, it wasn't me trying to hurt him. I was just trying to get the situation to stop.
It's not that I don't believe you, okay? It's that unfortunately I was not there. And because he has some fresh and serious scratches, I have no choice. And I'm sorry. Okay? You reaching for the steering wheel and him pushing you back, that's a normal thing. That's not a crime. Okay?
He put his hands at me too, though.
When? Why didn't you tell me this?
Because we weren't trying to do that. We were trying to hurt each other. He wasn't trying to hurt me, and I wasn't trying to
How
hurt
did he put his... So if somebody puts their hand at you, like you said, how is that not trying to hurt somebody?
I don't know, sir. Because I grew up in this shit. I don't
That doesn't
really...
make it right.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't really know. I don't know. I thought maybe the situation was trying to be stopped. Like, I thought we were trying to stop a situation from getting worse. And I know that doesn't equal putting your hands at each other.
Okay. So how did that happen?
I don't even know what's on my neck.
Simple scratches, marks.
Probably the same thing I did to him when he was trying to get me to stop, and he probably did the same thing to me, and I was turned at him. Like, stupid stuff with our nails.
Gotcha. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take a round. Okay, so I need you to turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Can we do it over here? By my car. Oh, can I get my phone and my stuff? Or
yes, we'll get all that stuff. Okay.
can I bring my
That,
baby?
we're gonna have to leave it in the car because now they're gonna throw it away. Okay. Just turn like that. Put your hands like you're gonna pray. You don't have anything concealed, anything hiding?
No.
Understand if you bring that to the jail, it's a felony and that's a serious charge.
I don't have anything.
Okay. You want to give me I'll put it in the car, okay?
Getting arrested?
All right.
She getting the bracelets.
Yeah, sit down, man. Don't do anything. Yeah.
Can I walk that way, sir?
For what? Sure. Well, wait. The car's right there, man. Relax. Right. Here's the thing. You need to know.
My love is getting arrested.
Right. Hey, relax. Hey, what's your name, man? Yeah, no, face me, man. Hey, here's the thing, man. You need to be able to know that you're gonna be. Are you
Give
gonna be
me
able to?
2 seconds.
Are you
I'm gonna be able to get her out. Just give me 2 seconds, sir.
All right. Because there you go.
Where is it? Is it
It's
here?
in my purse.
So is that your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put this back, okay? Grab your phone. What else?
In my purse, it's a little red
This?
card holder.
Okay.
On the other side. Under the paper towels, maybe.
This one?
Yeah. Thank you.
Bring this. Alright. Okay, so no money in here, okay?
No.
Okay. Anything else that you want to bring?
No.
Nah, you don't want.
No, I don't want none of that. I just want to know where y'all taking it.
33rd.
Orange County, Florida jail. Orange County, Florida jail.
Now, when I was in there, do I need to go get a bondsman, or should I just wait for her to see the judge and call me?
Yeah, you gotta wait.
Yeah, you gotta wait. There's no point in
There's nothing-
saying.
I'll know by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yep.
You'll know as soon as she knows, and when she knows, she'll be giving an opportunity
What's up, guys?
to reach out to whoever she gotta reach out to include you or anyone else. She'll probably be advised. How are you, sir? She'll probably be advised not to call you because you're right, the guy that she got into.
Alright, we're good?
Yeah.
We're good, right?
Yeah, he can go. He
Yeah.
can-
My brother, let's take it easy.
You slide to the left. Stand right there. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get this.
There. Am I able to call somebody
When we get there, they give you plenty of phone calls. So you can sit and talk and make some phone calls. Slide over to your left. I'm gonna put the seatbelt on.
Let's talk about the law in Florida. Florida's domestic violence law is defined under the Florida Statutes, Section 741.28. Domestic violence in Florida includes any assault, battery, stalking, or other criminal act of violence committed by one household or family member against another. Under Florida law, if police find evidence of physical harm, no matter how minor, they're required to make an arrest or issue a citation. Officers don't have discretion in these situations, as the state prioritizes preventing further violence and protecting victims. This means that even if the couple insists everything is fine, visible injuries or corroborating witness reports can still lead to charges. In this case, officers observed visible scratches on the man, and multiple witnesses reported seeing the couple fighting in the car. These observations left the officers no choice but to proceed with the arrest of the woman, item for domestic violence. To understand this case better, let's break down the levels of evidentiary standards involved and provide an example for each. Number 1, mere suspicion. This is the lowest level of evidence. It means there's a vague hunch or intuition that something might be wrong. Here, the police receive a report about a car speeding and driving erratically near the airport. While this alone doesn't prove wrongdoing, it's enough to initiate a traffic stop and find out what's wrong. Number 2, reasonable suspicion. At this level, officers need specific and articulable facts to believe a crime might be occurring. An example is witnesses call in to report that the couple inside the car is physically fighting. This gives the officers a legal basis to investigate further. Number 3, probable cause. This standard means there's enough evidence to believe it's more likely than not that a crime has been committed. An example is the officers observe scratches on the man's neck and they corroborate them with witness accounts. This gives them probable cause to arrest Autumn for domestic violence. Number 4, preponderance of the evidence. This is the standard used in civil cases, and it means it's more likely than not an allegation is true. Remember, it requires about 51% of the evidence pointing to the claim being true. An example, if Autumn claims she acted in self-defense, she'd need to show it's more likely than not that her actions were necessary to protect herself. Number 5, clear and convincing evidence. This standard requires evidence that's highly and substantially more probable to be true than not. Remember, we say about 75% of the evidence needs to point to a claim being true. An example is to succeed in a defense of self-defense, Autumn would need to prove a strong and persuasive account of why she feared imminent harm. Number 6, beyond a reasonable doubt. This is the highest standard of proof in the American justice system, and it's required for criminal convictions. An example, for Autumn to be convicted of domestic battery, the prosecution must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she intentionally caused the scratches observed on her boyfriend. Let's talk about some key legal and social lessons we can learn from this incident. First, Miranda rights. At one point in the footage, Autumn is read her Miranda rights. It's important for students to note and to remember when police read your rights. It's a clear sign that you are either detained or under arrest. You're no longer free to leave. Let's talk about the mandatory arrest policies. This case underscores how mandatory arrest policies remove discretion from officers in domestic violence incidents. This ensures the law is applied uniformly, but can lead to arrest even in less clear-cut situations. Now, everyone should understand that the laws are not uniform from state to state, but with domestic violence, the laws are fairly uniform. That means the laws are fairly the same everywhere. All right, next, let's talk about young people and escalation. This case also highlights the impact of impulsive decisions during arguments. A moment of heated emotion can lead to life-altering consequences. Look, you have arrests that happen here, you're gonna have some legal fees, and you're gonna have court appearances. This case is a vivid reminder of the risk associated with arguing, especially while driving. The seriousness of domestic violence laws and the lack of discretion police have in those cases. Florida's policies reflect a broader societal effort to curb domestic violence by intervening early. So what are your thoughts? Should mandatory arrest policies be applied nationwide? Let me hear your comments below, and remember to like and subscribe to stay updated on more legal lessons. This is Advocacy Alchemy, and I am Professor Ross. I'll see you tomorrow. Everyone have a great day.